Great. Okay, so what I was thinking uh, we haven't done in a while was to not just work on ourselves, but if you guys will indulge me, let's do two meditations, one for ourselves and one deliberately for somebody else. And I don't know if anybody online wants to throw their hat in the ring and wants everybody to focus on them, or has somebody, or if everybody just has somebody they want to work on, that would be great. So, okay, sorry, I thought I heard somebody. Okay, so happy Sunday, everybody. It's the end of July. I can't believe we're at the end of July already. And, you know, for those locally in the Northern Virginia area, I think it's finally cooled down. We've broken our heat spell. So everybody find a comfortable spot. And this first meditation is going to be on yourself, because when we are healed and we are whole, we do our best work for others. So close your eyes, take a deep inhale and exhale. Let me start with the prayer connection. Dear Mother, Father, God, divine infinite spirit, source of all that is, we ask to be connected to you, to our higher self, and the higher self of all those that we love, all those that we place in our Reiki circle for healing, all the persons, places, or things that are important to us and that need healing. And we thank the angels, the archangels, ascended masters, Reiki masters for their group healings. In addition, we thank Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, St. Francis, St. Germain, St. Raphael, St. Gabriel, St. Michael, the Blessed Mother, the Divine Feminine, Mary Magdalene, Moses, Metatron, Mount Kizida, Muhammad, and Kuan Yin. I ask that we are a clear, centered, aligned, balanced, and grounded, because we are a channel of light for Metatron and his healing angels. And I ask that we receive the highest vibration of light for our healing. And whatever comes to us for our highest good. I ask for the assistance of the great rays, the Lord and Masters of the great rays, and the archangels of the rays. I ask all of this in the name of I Am. I also want to thank all the beings and ancestors for helping us with the healing and with our path. And we know that when we have two or more gathered, our force for healing is much, much greater. So envision yourself placed between your two healing hands. And we always give Reiki to ourselves first so that we can share the effects of our healing with others. And this healing will also help to heal Mother Earth. So envision a golden light coming in through your crown chakra and settling through your body into your root. And as this golden light goes down to the center of Earth and comes up again, this energy flows through you and connects you to God and to your higher self, along with all the So connect yourself to the universe and everything in it. And I'll give you about 10 minutes in this place. Take a deep breath and relax even further. And continue to work.
I don't hear her talking.
I think she's having trouble with her computer because I had to let her in.
Okay, okay.
So just uh, hang in there. Well,
Okay.
Alice, I don't see her on the participant list.
Like I said, I think she's having trouble with the computer. And I let her in the last time, so I'm just watching for her to come back on. Here she is. Okay. I think her computer's given her problems.
Yes, I'm back now. So let's take a deep breath. Sorry for all the interruptions. And let's move on to somebody that needs additional healing, whether it's a friend, a family. I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer or request help with the group.
Yeah, I can go first. Hello, everybody. I'd appreciate some Reiki. My grandmother passed away in March, and my grandmother. I called her OG. She passed away in March, and my mom was was her caregiver, and I was a caregiver for a few months. And so I just want to pass on some Reiki to my mom, because I'm sure, losing her mother was very difficult. And my mom's a very strong woman. She doesn't show her emotions very, very much. She's a Scorpio. So she's just all about getting the work done and helping other people. And so she's been strong on my heart lately. And so um, appreciate everybody else's love and light sent out to her. Um, much appreciation. Thank you.
Great. I'm adding her to the list. Anybody have anyone else?
I'd like to request some additional healing for my son, Adam, who's going through an identity crisis right now and some changes in his life. So if you could send some good thoughts his way, that would be much appreciated.
Oh,
Great.
Thank you.
Okay. Only those. So if everybody could just add those two additional, let's just send some love and enlightenment, and just, for the healing grieving process, a lot of pink love and light should help people get through it. Okay, so one more time, find your comfortable spot, close your eyes, deep inhale, exhale. If you haven't already done so, make your Reiki symbols on the inside of your hands. Visualize surrounding, healing, loving light for those that need it. And continue to smile as you're working on your person, your pet, and others. Because that brings the joy from your heart. And it's like a turbo boost to who you're sending it to. All right, and then let's just stay here for about 10 minutes, and I'll jump back in. Okay, so let's wrap up who you're working on. If you're done with your chopping and slicing and tappy pulls, roll all that back up, put their chakras back together. And take your hands and seal them up. Go from the top of their head to their feet 3 times. And make that giant infinity sign from their head to their feet 3 times. Now either give them a hug or blow them a kiss. And very slowly, I want you to come back up. Open your eyes and say namaste. How's everybody doing? I actually don't see who's online because I had to call in. So does anybody want to volunteer what they felt or what they were working on?
Yeah. I'm going to, this is Alice. I just wanted to say for Terrence, for his mom, I saw the most beautiful, like she was sitting in a rocking chair and she had all these ministering angels around her that were tucking her in, giving her extra energy. It was just beautiful. And and including the little putti, the little angels with the wings, the little baby angels. So they were all flying around her. I thought that was lovely. For Andrea, the son, all I felt was giving his throat the right to speak its truth and just reinforcing the throat chakra, whatever, so whatever he's going through, that he gets more of that. And then I also threw a personal friend in that is going through a rough time with relationships. So anyway, I'm just very, very grateful, Rose, for the ability to do both the self-healing and the healing to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Rose.
Yes, I'd like to continue on with what Miss Alice was saying. I also felt energy in my throat chakra, um, maybe light, warmth, a holding in my heart chakra and my throat chakra, just warmth and like a holding, comforting, being held. Yeah. So.
So Terrence, when I was working on your mom, I send pink light to, that's my love. That's it's what I thought she actually needed. And then I saw her just absolutely break down, and it almost made me start crying. So I I hugged her, and then I saw these really golden sparkles, like they were like a gazillion fireflies around her. So I think that means there's a large contingency of angels around her. And if, what you said about your mom being strong, I think I think that is what she needs, is that large contingency of angels around her. And Andrea, for Adam, I saw him dancing. So I think, so for me, that means there's a level of happiness. And I think he's going to find his happiness very soon. I feel like it's very close, and maybe with like everybody in this Reiki session working on him, maybe that's going to lead him to it. So I hope that helped. And then
Very
I
much.
also, yeah, right. That's what we want for our kids, and for our families. And I also worked on a loved one who, is having some medical issues, and hoping she's doing better.
Thank you, Rose.
Me, Corinne. Good morning. For you, Terrence, I saw for your mom too, that she is loved and she shouldn't worry about anything. She's protected, and you too, you're protected and you're loved, like Miss Andrea. Your son is protected and loved, and he should send himself free and just whatever he has in his heart, just let it out, and he will get healed when he finds this peace of mind just to say what he needs to say, and people will hear him too.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Corinne.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I pray for everybody. Like a lot of people probably know or don't know, I work in a hospital. So I prayed for everybody who works as a healthcare, like doctors and nurses and people who work in a store, any kind of store, restaurants, everybody who just put them the life every time wherever we go, we need these people still, and people forget about the people in the store. Like we need them, and they need love too because they go through in a rough time, and everybody who's has issue with mental issue, health issue. I prayed for the whole wide world that we finally set all our grudges and resentments and all the hate and let it go, and just we need to learn to love that moment and everything what we had, all the traumas what we had before. We have to learn about it and just be grateful and grow and just love ourselves and love other people because they need that. And the world, Mother Earth, she's carrying us every day, and she sees all that pain every day. So I prayed for Mother Earth and the whole people. People, animals, trees, plants, everything. Because without them, we wouldn't be here. So, yeah, that's what we need. Sorry. Thank you for this beautiful group. Because without this beautiful group, we would be all struggling somewhere alone. So thank you, Alice, and all the beautiful people here who helping us to get all the time in the group and just pray and heal us and heal other people. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Barbara. I was working on my son who has chronic sinus issues, but I included both of the others. And I could feel something pop. I usually get chills when something releases, and I felt that. Working on your mother, I worked on the tear ducts to open that up so that she can freely release her grief. And for the son, I cleared a little bit so he could breathe more easily. And I just got the message that he needs to be more aware that he has several choices. He needs to look into his options so he can choose his direction. And as for my son, I just felt that I did some healing. Anything will help. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Unspoken. So I just wanted to start by thanking you, Rose, so much for the beautiful guidance. I really appreciate your facilitation. And honestly, I think I kind of went somewhere like I am not even sure. So I put Terrence, you and your mother, and Andrea, your son. I felt like I was blending with what I do when I do healing. Is I do the symbols and everything, but I also feel like I consciously try to blend with spirit and then like share spirit's energy with whomever it is that I'm working with. So I put all of your loved ones there, but I also put my mother, who's had several various health issues, and my brother, who for a long time has had serious mental health issues. And I just felt an immediate connection and a very powerful, like it was like there was no question that there was healing being sent. And it could be that I was also tapping into everyone else, most likely, and all of the collective healing. But I didn't get specific message. It was more the feeling of intense power and connection that was undoubtedly going to all of them. So thanks. I appreciate the space. And yeah, I appreciate everyone here and you, Alice and Rose. Thank you.
Is that all we have online?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. This was a great session, despite a few hiccups along the way, which sometimes to me are signs. Maybe I'm not as connected as I should be. And that's how, so I'm going to work on that today. Maybe that's why my technology was acting fluky. Everybody have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. Have a good one.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, everybody,
Thanks,
for
Rose.
having this
Thank you.
space.
Thanks,
Thank
Alice
Rose.
and
That was
everyone.
wonderful.
Thank
That
you.
was really
Yeah.
great.
Bye.
Take care of
Thanks,
yourself.
Bye.
Corinne.
Have a good
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.